Yes, hello and welcome. We're here at the City Bowl in Nottingham for the AMF British Open 10-pin bowling championships. Bowlers from all over the world, from 23 different countries, are here for a prize fund of £30,000. I'm Bernard Gibbons, and with me is Steve Gomersall, and we're here to tell you about the action over the next hour or so of 10-pin bowling.
I'm looking forward to this one, Bernard.
Yes, it's going to be a good one. Well, over the last few days, these men have bowled 41 games, and we're now down to the last four. And on the left-hand side, from Sweden, is Thomas Leandersson, who finished fourth. Beside him, from the United States of America, Tim Mack. And finishing in second place is this man here in the blue shirt, Patrick Healy. And our number one qualifier of the 41 games, and the number one seed here in this stepladder final, is from Finland, Mika Hyväniemi. And as the stepladder works, fourth plays third, so our first match is going to be between the number 3 seed, that's Tim Mack, and he'll play against this man here from Sweden, Thomas Leandersson.
This promises to be a fantastic game, Bernard.
Well, you've seen his average score over the 41 games is an astonishing 215.
Yeah, just a little wide. He's just feeling his way at the moment. But you're going to see contrasting styles here. This is going to be a very exciting match.
Well, it's a very high-class field, and these players have just had astonishing averages over the 41 qualifying games. A lot of bowling over the weekend, and we're in for some very exciting stuff here today. If they continue the way they've been bowling, Steve, we should see some good games.
I see no reason to expect anything less, Bernard. The scores they're making, it's a nice easy score there, nice easy spare. They've been bowling averages very close to professional level. Now this guy, we don't know much about this man.
Yeah, I was going to say, we know a lot about Leandersson, but this guy, Tim Mack, he's been averaging 221 as well, so he's obviously a very fine bowler, but not somebody that we've known a lot about on this side. In fact, it's his first trip to the British Isles.
That's right, but the crowd have really taken to him. You know, he's very, very positive, and you just watch this. This is sheer unbridled power. Whack. The sparks coming off everything. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Have some of that.
He certainly gets a good high backswing at it and gives it a rip down the lanes.
Nothing wrong with high backswings. Yeah, he's a very exciting player. High game this week of 267. All these scores, you know, Bernard, so close to the perfect game. Just one pin standing at a crucial time. Very close.
Well, of course, we've had, for the first time in quite a while at these British Open Championships, we've never had a perfect game this weekend. So far, we still have quite a few games to go, so it's not to be said that it won't happen. And already Tim has had one strike. Can he make it a second one?
Look at the ground that ball makes. Oh,
well,
so unlucky. Just didn't quite get the 10-pin out.
It stayed still, so his chance of a 300 in this game has gone out the door.
There's a few revolutions on that ball, Bernard. Oh, this is the part of the game that excites me, because you've got to be accurate, you've got to have power, you've got to put it all together, and you've got to get the right angles. This game is nowhere near as easy as people think it is.
Okay, Mack, take out the 10.
Oh,
left it a bit tight, didn't he?
Just graced the thing away.
Yes, in a packed house here at the City Bowl in Nottingham. Great crowd. One must remember we had 244 men started out this weekend, and we're now down to just 4. So there's 200 of them have taken part and are now all there in the background watching this man, Leandersson. Probably is I would consider the top player in Europe.
He's got to be. He's got to be at the moment.
Great style. Doesn't wear any of those wrist masters or bands.
And you'll notice he's bowling the ball straight down the boards. He's bowling in a part of the lane that nobody else is. And so far it's working great for him.
Well, for those of you who've been watching Sky Sports and bowling, you've seen this man many, many times before. He's already won the Irish Open Championship in January. He won the Jersey Open in April. And he's won many others since then, I think, as well.
In fact, in the European Championships recently, he had a 300 game in the team event for Sweden, and
wow.
Sweden did very, very well in those championships. But if he wins this one, That's 3 in a row. Nobody's got the Grand Slam in Europe before.
Oh, well then.
So he's pumped for this.
Well, he's in 4th place in the step ladder, so he's got to go from 4th to 1st if he's got to do it. And that's not very easy, really.
It's not. But if he gets on a roll, it's going to be hard to stop him. See, it's such a beautiful, accurate shot. It isn't covering a lot of ground, but the ball is making the right move at the right time, and it's what we call carrying the pins. When it hits the pocket, the 1-3, it's actually getting rid of all the pins. There's no corner pin standing. See, Tim's last shot, he was a little bit unlucky, different angle, different pace. He's got to work that out now, just get it all right so that when he hits the pocket where he wants it to be, he's going to get the right result. Let's see if he can put it into practice. That looks a good shot. No prisoners there, Bernard.
Yeah. I'm surprised we haven't heard more of this guy, Tim Mack, at this side of the water. He's been doing a lot of bowling in States-wise, and there you see, strike, 9 spare and strike. First 3 frames for Tim Mack, the British Open Championships here in Nottingham.
This is going to go close, this game. These two guys are, you know, they've worked so hard to get here. They've been in this position many times. They're not going to give this up easy. You see their mental process there. They won't go on the approach to go until they're absolutely convinced. It's like a golfer on the tee, you know, all the shuffling.
Sure.
Won't make that swing until they're happy.
Of course, the first prize here of £5,500 is not to be sneezed at.
You don't want to rush at that.
Right, Mack. Frame 4.
You hear that?
And he certainly has a lot of friends this weekend he's made here at Nottingham.
He's made a lot of friends, that's right. Did you hear that noise when he let go of the ball? That was the air coming out the holes, the speed his fingers are coming out of the holes. He's revving the cover off that ball.
Well, Leandersson started 9 spare. Strike, strike.
Very cool is Thomas. Seen it all before. And he's still, how young? He's not, I don't think he's even 30 yet.
Nope, he's one hell of a player. You got to remember that earlier on this morning in the round robin, they both had to play each other in order to get here. And Leandersson.
Smooth, that looks good. Oh!
Well,
Now.
That's the 2-4-10 he's after leaving there.
I think that surprised him because that ball looked good when he let go of it, but he just sailed on. Might have caught just a little bit more oil, just a little bit wider. Maybe he didn't come out of it the right angle. This is not an easy spare, Bernard. He doesn't like this early on in the game.
Well, they had a very close game the last time, as I was saying, in the round robin. Mack at a 205 and Leandersson at a 207. So Leandersson came out on tops that time. But
see, in this kind of competition, the mental thing is so important.
Takes the safe 2, yes?
Safe 2, yeah. 2, maybe 3, we used to say. But it's all about ascendancy, you know. You get a good break.